So, Ham, what was you about to say?
Oh, Wody was popping. Some dude was popping. No, I just, I think that whole thing just lets me know more and more. It backs up my sentiment. Women's friendships and relationships are just odd to me. I feel like y'all shouldn't even have that many friends that are girls. Like y'all should limit yourselves to like 2 or 3 friends. You know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
that from that, Ham? How did you get that from that? Let
Well,
me ask you that.
I know. It just like the woman didn't get married. She was with a nigga for 13 years. So it's wild shade because of that. It's a lot of judgment because of that. What did you do wrong? What happened? You're not a proponent of patriarchy because you ain't listened to your dad. Like we know love ain't synonymous with insanity. And then a woman gets divorced. She's at the bottom of the totem pole when that happens. You can't trust no divorced bitch around your man or give you no advice.
First of all, I'm not a bitch.
I'm not talking to you directly. If I was talking, I would say it directly to you.
Okay.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this, Ham.
Nah. Cause don't act like I be saying. Trust me. Trust
We
me.
know, we know, we know,
All
we
right,
know,
all right.
we
I'm
know,
not.
we
I'm
know,
not
we
that
know.
nigga.
We got it. No,
So
we know, we know.
yeah. So by what I was saying, bro, I'm saying I'm speaking when women are talking about divorced women and women with failed relationships. That's how y'all talk to each other or talk about each other, is what I was saying. And I just feel like y'all don't give each other a whole lot of grace. Y'all stick up for each other in these panels and shit, but in real life, like y'all relationships is shit, man. Honestly, I see women's relations being so fluid all the time.
Well,
Damn.
I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead, I'm done.
So I don't know if you can make that hang your hat or your statement upon what just happened because Gway doesn't have a relationship with anybody on this panel, honestly. I mean, she's been on the panel, but there's no real friendship, right? And I think that, as I said, it's been a culmination of things. So it may seem skewed, but there has been a culmination of different things that have been said across the board. And not only that, we come up here, we open ourselves up for judgment. And as you said before, what's wrong with judgment? We open ourselves up, you get judged, you get judged. So that is, it is what it is at this point. So what? And you said that yourself. So I don't know if I would hang, or if you could.
It's more than that.
What's more than what?
I just see women's relationships. Because that's the thing. Here's what happens that's poor.
Okay.
Echo chamber. If somebody is not a part of the echo chamber, it's like they get wild shots or y'all get taken aback by it. Even how Dana prefaced her statements. What did Dana say? And she was joking, but there's something there. What Dana say? Damn, I can't believe I'm gonna agree. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, right? Because it's unusual. But why?
Because I normally disagree with Gway.
Right. That's why I said, because he normally disagrees with her, because Gway typically is, black women this, black women that, and it's usually in a negative connotation. And that's why Dana said, well, then I can't be agreeing with Gway tonight because she is making sense. Because typically she does not side on her side. That's all. And so echo chamber.
I've never said black women this, but I always say women. What is this thing about black women this, black women that?
But wait, I'm not coming at you. I'm just talking. So I want you to make sure you're calm.
You need to speak the fact.
No, Gway. I'm not coming at you. I am literally just talking about what has happened and transpired across the podcast. I'm not coming at you personally at all. I'm just regurgitating what's happened. And
it seems like all of you guys are.
No,
because you guys are friends.
Gway, tonight. No. That's all you guys. I'm the person tonight, Gway. Now you and me are going back and forth. For what reason? I'm trying to have a conversation with Hamp right now. Honestly, there's no reason for me and you to go back and forth right now because it's going to elongate and perpetuate this bull crap. All I'm saying is at times it has been. And that's why at one point, even ratchet, because it was seemingly, as you were distinguishing yourself between Black American women versus African women. And if you remember, you and Ratchet had that whole conversation, if you recall. Go ahead, I'm talking to you. Now I'm actually talking to you. But
Just,
go ahead, I'll be super chat.
Just make the point. Go ahead. You want to?
All right, Marcus Evans for the super chat. So Ro has a grudge from Gway from a couple weeks ago. This is so sad and pathetic. Ro knows damn well she took it personal. That was a B move.
Thank you.
Unpopular truth with the $5. Saying, oh shit. Enos was popping with the £5. Good morning. It's 4:45 a.m. and I'm dreaming. Did I hear women holding women accountable? Dana was sort of sexy holding the line for Gway. Unpopular truth with the $2. Dana, I appreciate you being fair. 100. Wow, wisdom with the $10. Gway sounds like a full-blown African American woman tonight. Let's
like Prego, it's in there.
It's in there.
Like Prego, it's in there. Nobody knew Gway until she spilled her disingenuous guts. Gway is a hoe like everybody else. Bob with the $5. Women do not like other women to be happy.
Where'd that come from?
Jay Rilla with the $2. There is always truth in jest. I agree. Wow, wisdom with the $10. As African American black men put their women down like no other culture of men do. They protect their women's virtue with pride, even when they are wrong. Who's the they? Who's the they? Yeah, I just damn man.
Yeah. So in regards to the sisterhood thing, I remember being new. So let me just respond to that, Gway. They was on me for being single for over a decade. So everybody got their shit. But I don't want her to feel like, again, you know, you feel how you feel. But that whole comment about, oh, you guys got the sisterhood and everybody ganging up on you. Nobody's ganging up on you. I don't want you to feel that way. Again, you're free to feel how you feel. But that wasn't a thing. I just think whatever we share, we become kind of susceptible to these comments, and people always have something to say. So you just kind of, you know, be okay with being authentically you and not having a problem with that. But ain't won't nobody ganging up on you as a whole.
I like to hear it's you know what? What do y'all think about this? Mr. Kev, I got you. We just got off on this shit here. What do you think? What do you guys think about when people are feeling refreshed that there's some accountability or disagreement amongst the ladies? Why is that? Sometimes, and I'm using sometimes, when Tay says, I'm not saying you guys do it to her all the time, but if Tay kind of goes off on, let's say she agrees with the men, like you guys don't cut her head off necessarily, but I could feel like sometimes it's like y'all like, well, damn, Tay, you supposed to be saying what we saying.
I don't think it's ever that. I think it's always a preconceived notion that we're just automatically going to agree with one another and back up everything that we say because we're women and we exist in this sisterhood. We are all logical, rational people with differing opinions. Some of them align, some of them don't. And when they don't, we speak up on it, we hold each other accountable. But people are just always sitting on the edge of their seat, waiting for there to be some type of dissension amongst us, as if we don't often have differing opinions about the various topics.
That's fair. And I was genuinely asking, like, I just assessing when I'm looking around, you know.
Yeah, and I hate it when we get like that, because that just was not a good representation of how we should be acting toward each other.
Yeah, I mean, smoke is okay though. Like, it's okay if you can get to something at the end. Unfortunately, that was just an argument. I don't think there's understanding on either side, except for the truth that failure is failure. If the end result is the same when you end up alone, that shit is the same. And then there may be some comments to say, would you rather just be unmarried or would you rather be divorced? What is more dangerous or damaging to the society? Unmarried women or divorced women? Unmarried people or divorced people? You know, and that might be a whole nother rabbit hole.
Yeah, it is, because that's a whole nother conversation. And I don't agree with an echo chambers either. I've actually invited Gway. I've actually sent Gway, and Gway, you'll see it. I've sent emails saying, "Come on." So it's not like we want an echo chamber. We, outside of Gway, we disagree sometimes on this space. Outside of Tay, because Tay said she's a new girl and we disagree with her sometimes. Me and Dana disagreed before. Me and Ro disagreed before. We actually disagreed a couple weeks ago. I mean, so it's not an echo chamber. And I also don't want it to be because we do more often than not weigh on the same side of things, that it's an echo chamber and it's disingenuous, because it's not. And when we do have disagreements or difference of opinions, that's healthy and that's real life. That's fine. I think that promotes growth, plain and simple.
I also I feel like, how you guys say like you don't have some of these conversations all for YouTube.
Yeah.
When you go into these weddings and stuff, is it black men marrying these black women?
Yeah. We make sure that's the right question. We're going to black men and women marriages?
Yeah, when you go to weddings, are you seeing black people marrying each other?
Yes.
Yeah, for the most part.
Did you also notice what Josh had to say? How he was saying the exact same thing that black men are saying? And did you guys remember the episode where we put other races of women up here? Gway was on here when we was kicking Asian women's asses and whoever else, white women.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Remember? Mm-hmm. But here's what happens. You only come to panels that make sense for you to listen to. I'm not going to a panel with a whole bunch of white women talking. I don't give a fuck. But I guarantee white men going through a lot of the same struggles black men going through. But of course you don't hear them talking because you don't go to their panels. You guys ever heard of a guy named Rollo Tomasi?
Yeah.
No.
Way maybe has. You ever heard of the Whatever podcast?
Yeah.
It's all white guys and they saying the same shit. That they tired of these Western women with these goddamn attitudes. So I just want to make sure, like, it ain't just trust. Everybody tired of y'all shit. Women over here in the West. I'm just addressing talking about black men here.
Western women's ish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking. Okay, yeah. Western women. Okay. All right, fine.
And they come in all different races.
Correct. Okay. That and I fine. Okay.
That's what we did on that show.
A mindset. Yes, it's a mindset. Okay. Yeah.
But even Josh was saying he's like the Asian women are real docile till you marry them over there, and then they turn into dragon moms or whatever that thing is. They don't listen. Tiger mom like that. Mm-hmm. Tiger mom and shit like that. Well, let me read this one, and I got to get Mr. Kevin. That's the least y'all can do. Y'all done took his Gway and rope.
Let me read it. Thank you, Wild Wisdom 711 for 99 super chat. Women know the men's talking points against black women. Some faux deceitful play the game of spewing black men narratives for clout. Okay, Wild Wisdom.
Mr. Kev, what's popping? What you got, man? I love your posture.
Yeah. I was just gonna. I thought I heard it during the discussion, so I wanted to come up and just clarify and see if I could get some, clarification on it. I thought I heard there was an agreement that men benefit more from patriarchy than women. And before anybody answers, I like to, posit that because men have the burden and expectation of performance and the demands that go along with that and the responsibilities and everything else, provisioning, protection, sacrifice, all the other stuff, to include losing your life if you need to. Shouldn't there be a benefit to that as it relates to being responsible and running the patriarchy?
We already said yes. I mean, we already said there's a benefit for the men. Yes, for patriarchy. Yes, we agree with that. Yes. Okay.
And what I like to, when I think of terms of patriarchy, a lot of times I hear it in a negative way, or it's framed in a negative way. We do need it. It does need to happen because without men, there's no community. And with that, and I know, there's women who believe that, women are community and all this other stuff, but you got to have the men, the women, and the children, and that's what a community is made of. So that's why you need a patriarchy. But the other part of it too is men have to run it with concern, care, and responsibility for the entire group, and not be selfish in that respect. See, and so because I think that's where we kind of, it kind of gets messed up. It's always framed in a negative way. And I think one of the gentlemen said, weak men were doing it, but what you don't want weak men running a patriarchy. You want strong men. Now, what you don't want is men who are abusing that position or that power. We would agree with that, right?
Yeah,
of course.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I just I didn't have too much to say as it relates to that, but I also wanted to correct some of the record as it relates to the history. I think it was Roe. She's correct. It was Crispus Attucks, 1770 Boston Massacre, first person to die in support of the American Revolution. There were thousands of men who fought on both the British side and the American side. So that did happen. And then when you get to the Civil War, black men weren't forced; they volunteered. Free blacks, and then there were men who escaped along with some of their families, and then they went to the Northern Army, and they were inducted into the Northern Army, and they all volunteered. And that's because a lot of times when that story gets told, I always hear it said, especially in mainstream media, that so many white people fought to actually free the slaves. That's not what happened. That's not true at all. Black men freed themselves, and they freed their families and the women and children in support of that sacrifice. So and I always like to correct that. And I know you guys are, about correcting the record and stuff like that. And there was something else too, but it's been a little while, so I was going to say it, but then I kind of forgot. But I just kind of wanted to put that out there because sometimes our history gets messed up.
Okay, solid. T.O. just gifted a million. I just want to say T.O. be showing love to a lot of platforms that are growing, and he does not have to. He be on chaotic shit, fatty shit. He be over here with us. I just want to say, man, that's how you show love. Pay full goddamn price, or pay full price for somebody else.
Thank you, Theo.
That's so dope. Thank you.
Wow, wisdom with the 10 out. Don't accept this on you, ladies. Black men are spewing these talking points, and women of other cultures are following their lead. And Josh has an Asian and said his wife is horrible.
Good point.
Oh yeah. I tolerate a lot of crap because of it. Yes.
Yeah, good point.
I forgot you were still here.
Nah, Josh be chill.
I thought he left.
Bob with the 10 outs. The patriarchy, quote unquote, is used by women to judge which men are worthy of dating and relationships, etc. If men all of a sudden stopped watching football, Tom Brady would just be another dude to women. Y'all get it?
So, Hamp, I did have one more thing, and then I did have one more thing, and then I'll go ahead and take on off. So, as it relates to talking points, and something that's negative that's said about black men are speaking about black women, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism and actually, saying things that's actually supposed to correct negative behavior. It seems sometimes that it sounds like it's something that should be, corrective behavior or, taking corrective action sometimes it's taken as an insult, and that's not how it's meant, or it should be meant, or it should be taken that way. Now, if you're just insulting people just to insult them and making personal attacks, see, that's different. But if it's negative behavior, like, and the reason I don't have any issue with criticism is that men get criticized all the time. We've been, I kind of had this talking point or this discussion with somebody who was not black, and I was trying to, let her know that, look, it's not negative to actually criticize, destructive behavior. We're supposed to correct that. Whether it's men, women, or children, you got to be a little bit more sensitive with children. But, we should be doing that. And it has no relation to who it is. It really doesn't matter. But, we got to get away from it being an insult and look at what it actually is, which is constructive criticism to correct negative and destructive behavior that's not helping the community overall. And that's kind of the point I would make on that. But no personal attacks, no making fun of anybody, their looks, their weight, their family, and all this other stuff and everything else. There's no point in that. But behavior, yes, we do need to criticize that on both sides, whether it's men, women, and even children. But thanks for letting me up, Hemp, DJ Hemp. And do you guys have any questions for me before I take off? Anybody?
No, thanks, Mr. Kev.
Yeah.
Hey, good seeing you guys again. Thanks for the discussion.
Long time no see, Mr. Kev. Hope you're good.
All right, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm traveling back. I've been in the States for a little bit, but I'm traveling back overseas in the next week or so. But you guys will see me pop up at some point. All right, you guys take care.
Be safe.
Have a good night.
T.O. with the $2. Hey, you good? Sweating bricks over there. Nah, man.
That's that brown liquor, T.O.
No, that's that. See, I'm gonna be looking young forever. Y'all niggas age like milk, not me.
Who is y'all? We are black.
My skin nice.
Black, not us.
My skin is nice and,
He glowing.
yeah, exactly. My skin nice and oily, all that.
Nigga, come on. That ain't oil. That is sweat. You are husky. Let's not do this. And don't you put me in the back.
Did she just call you husky, Hemp?
Yeah,
Body
daddy,
shaming you, bro?
Yeah, man. But Rock, I could do this. So
we can't see anything. You have on a black button down.
Your daddy.
Well, we didn't see anything, sir. No need to insult.
You want to unzip mine and unbutton yours? And
I know, right? Because they're taking ours off too. Start moving ours up and down.
Stop. Love, you got the pizza box.
I don't want to see nobody muscle.
Love shaped like a pizza box, man. Yeah. Come on, man.
Not SpongeBob. Okay.
Can I ask you ladies more of a personal question? Specifically, do you ladies collectively have similar goals to each other? Like everybody talks about prescriptions, like, what they want to see society become, that kind of thing. But all prescriptions are based off of some type of goal. Which direction are you trying to go? So my question is do all of you have similar goals? They don't have to be identical, just mostly similar. Is that the case or not the case?
To clarify, do you mean individually or for the collective, for our community, our society?
For the collective, specifically just for you women on this panel. Do you believe, like, say, the thing that you promote the most would be like women becoming independent, joining the job field? Or do you believe in like a more focus on marriage, that kind of thing? The goal can be whatever it is, but the question is what are your similar goals?
I'd say without making a sweeping generalization, yeah, we have similar goals, but prioritizing them is probably it looks a little bit different from person to person, but overarchingly, I would say so.
Okay. Could you girls like give me like the top 3? Would that be possible?
Girls.
All of you ladies. I'm sorry. All of you ladies on panel. Could you give me like the top 3 of your goals? All of you. Is that a unreasonable request?
Are you talking about like relationship wise, life wise, career?
Life period. Whether that includes relationship, career. Okay. What is it? Explain to me as a white dude from outside the culture, what is the thing you're trying to achieve?
I would like to have a family. I would like to earn enough money where I don't have to work. I would like to have residual income that sets my children and my family up for later. And that's pretty much it. Family and legacy.
Yeah, I'm with Dana. I can say financial freedom and family has been definitely 2 of my top goals.
Damn it, my goals is peace, happiness, and love. Cop my book, because I said that. That's what I want. That's all.
What was it? Peace, happiness, and love.
Peace, happiness, and love. I want to have peace in my life. I don't have time for the bullshit. And I want to be happy, and I want love, and whatever form it comes in. Cop my book.
In a book? You put that in a book?
Hold on.
Yes, cop my book. Thank you.
Let him
Bye.
go around. Yeah.
Hold on.
Peace, happiness, and love. Good God Almighty, bro.
Couldn't you say that's all the same as happiness?
Right. Let the girls, the women, speak, please.
No. Dana, hop on her ass. Go ahead.
I said the girls. I said the girls, the ladies speak. Well, first of all, to be very clear.
Okay, can Ro go?
Well, hold on, because you tried to go somewhere. I was gonna go there with you, because honestly,
all right, go ahead, Ro.
My first goal is to make sure that our children have opportunities that we didn't have, and so make sure that they know they have these opportunities. My second goal is to get out and travel a little bit more. And my third one is to have residual income so I can continue to travel.
Financial freedom.
Ro is crazy as hell.
I would say mine is to get married, have financial freedom, and a family.
Love, you went already? Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, I said financial freedom. Yeah.
What Tay said, what Dana said, right? Right? So who was wilding? Just Nay and Ro, right?
So I'm just trying. Well, I want to know what Joshua's point in asking us that question was. So he heard all of our answers. Now what?
Oh yeah. Well, based off of like what you're saying, and that's assuming that your priority, like you listed them in the priority, you ladies couldn't possibly give identical prescriptions for anything. Okay, an example would be like the example of the concept of travel. That's self-centered. That's about me, not somebody else or something else. So there's no servitude. It's just me, or the primary focus is me. Be the same concept of I don't know what the peace, love, and happiness thing is exactly.
That's the name of my book. Copy. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, you can plug the book. I'm fine with it. I don't really know what it means, but like the idea of peace, right? I don't understand what that means, other than peace is like you'd want to not have like I'm fine with like not have like bullshit being exposed to that.
Read it, Josh, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But go ahead, carry on.
Yeah,
okay. But to me, it starts to sound like it's kind of a little self-centered, a little bit. Now, some of the ladies stated family. Okay, that's a start. And then to support family, it seems like income would be based off of it. But what the problem I'm seeing with it is there's no way in the world that all of you ladies could get on the same panel here, discuss the same topic, and ever come to the same conclusion. Your goals are too far different.
I don't think it's supposed to be, because we're all different women. Aren't we all supposed to have different goals?
As a society, I wouldn't think so. You'd generally be trying to go in a direction. There's too much individualism.
I mean, no, because we all said something about financial. Every last.
It sounded to me like you had a theme. I don't like, to Dana's point, they might be prioritized a little differently, but it sounds to me like we're all pretty much on the same.
So if it was the case that you could give a prescription to women, say they're graduating high school, would you promote them to go into university? Would you promote them to go into families? What would be the primary focus that all you women would, or specifically say?
Didn't I just say my first thing was to make sure that these kids know that they have opportunities and options? Didn't I say that?
Because college wouldn't be for everybody. I think we said that in another episode.
I thought that's what I said. The first thing I said.
Right, but did you say the same thing as everybody else did?
I don't.
No, not holistically. She didn't. Nay and Ro were a little bit outside of what the other one said. Josh, go ahead, Josh. I'm just clarifying.
It's really based on the question of a society. What are you trying to promote?
Yeah.
What is the thing you're pushing for? Like
Josh,
Risky, he's easy for me. From what I can notice from his communication, most of his prescriptions have we'll call them biblical prescription to it. So to him, he's easy as hell to read.
What's your point, Josh?
I
You're
don't think
talking
I
about
understand
one
your point,
person.
Josh.
You're talking about different women. Honestly, can we? I want this plan to land. Honestly, with Josh. Josh, what is your point right now? And I'm not even being funny. What is your point?
Well, I guess it would boil down to is why would men take anything women say seriously if they can't lay down their goals straightforward? Because it seems to me
ridiculous. That was your point in asking us individually. Sir, you know you blew yourself out the water. That makes no sense. Can we move on?
All right, hold on. Let me read these.
Man, that's stupid. Come on.
Well, All right, hold on. Double R with the $5. Random. Is Ro the one who said she's in a group of 20 accountable women episodes ago? Yeah, Ro says she has 30 friends.
I have 20 accountable women that don't get up and say one thing and then
stop the cap
and then say it differently in my face.
Stop the cap.
Angry man with the $10. I heard when someone say BS. Here I
bodies.
Let me get a couple more. Kevin C with the $5. Good discussion, Hamp. Hey, Mr. Kev, I appreciate you. Ladies and panel members, shout out to you guys for bringing interesting topics to the forefront. You already know.
Shit like that.
DJ Nav, why Hamp got on all them damn chains looking like a retired male review dancer?
Wow. Shots fired.
I ain't stripped since 2006.
Shit was funny though.
Jesus Palace with the $5. Black women, you're making us look. Oh, he put capitals. Look bad in front of the white man. You guys have no real goals for trying to marry or anything. Peace, love, and happiness, huh?
And the problem is that you care what the white man says, and that's problematic.
That part.
DJ Math with the $5. Bro, that blowout looking dry, boo. I'ma hook you up with my shorty, get you fresh, wash, and set.
As long as you pay for it. As long as you pay for it.
Thank you. I'm gonna go straight over there and get
she natural.
Right. All right. Come on, y'all. Come on. God damn, y'all get derailed so easy. Look, before I get angry, man, in, I understand what Josh's point is. However, it might have slightly failed because for the majority, you guys kind of said the same thing. Mostly said the same thing. Now, you're not always consistent in what it is that you say, but tonight, y'all did a decent job. Ro, your kids is old as hell. Stop telling us about them kids. They drive.
I didn't say my kids, Hamp. I said kids in general. I didn't say my kids.
All right, hush. And Nay, peace, love, and happiness is like saying grits and biscuits. Nobody gives a fuck. What does that actually manifest?
Read it. Nope, read it. Read the book. Thank you. And then you will know why I say that. Because I'm very accountable for all my shit.
No, you are accountable. That's one thing you don't do is lie.
I can't do it.
Your thoughts ain't cohesive, but you don't lie now. I tell you that. You ain't no lying nigga. That's what goddamn.
I can't lie. Just lie.
You don't lie. You just sometimes I'll be so mad at you. Yo, at least once a week I delete your number on my phone.
But then you gotta call and make sure I'm good. You do.
Then I gotta create like love. Make sure they make it to the party.